Hey, welcome back. Good tunes. Welcome back. This is Clay Nelson, Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour, and we're talking now about accountability, as it's commingled or attached to getting what you say you want and the commitment that is around that. And accountability and commitment. What's the one thing that shows up everywhere around accountability and commitment? Fear. All right? Fear of appearing vulnerable, fear of looking bad, fear of letting others know that we can't do it all by ourselves. I mean, think about that. Fear of letting others know that we don't have the answers. I mean, think about this. If you could do everything by yourself, you'd know everything. And if you knew everything, who would you have to talk to? You get it? Why would you have to read a book? Why, what is education? It's all about dancing with all of this, all right? Fear of losing control, losing control. Wow, there's a thought. You know, for many people, actually giving someone permission to say, hey, you said you were going to do this by this date and you haven't done it. Think about that. That's pretty scary. So why haven't you done it? By when will you get it done? You promised me you'd get it done. And actually setting yourself up to be held accountable on that level is pretty scary. Or how about this, the fear of change? Wow, you know, what happens if I really do lose weight and I go out and buy all those new clothes and then I'll just gain weight again and I would have wasted all that money? I mean, that's what the mind does. It sets you up, okay? How about the fear of actually really getting what you say you want? See, most people are running around going, I wish I had, I wish I had, wish I had. It becomes their life. And the truth is, it's not their life. See, because the truth is you really can have what you wish for. You just have to want it bad enough. You got it? So it's all about doing that dance. Now, think about this. Getting past your fears. What would it be like to get past being stopped by fear? Where does fear live? Where does it come from? It comes from your belief system. It comes from your experience. It comes from what other people have said to you and what you've stored. It comes from your mind. So you got to get a sense of humor about what you're afraid of, all right? Now, there's a few things that you can be afraid of that you want to remember, and one of them is don't ever make your mom mad at you. That's not a good one. And if you feel your toes wrapped around the edge of a cliff, don't jump off. You can't fly. Got that one? If you walk out in front of a truck, probably pretty sure you're going to get killed. So don't do that. And the last one, of course, is don't eat poison because that will take you out. But other than that, give it up. I mean, you have to have clarity around what you do and what you don't want, and then you have to be clear that you can't get it by yourself, so you have to ask for help. You have to ask for the accountability part. Yeah, Jaron?
I want to actually ask this email here from Carl. He says, I am the boss. Apparently he's Bruce Springsteen.
Well, it sounds like it, yeah.
So who do I ask for accountability? Who do I ask for accountability from at work? There are simply things that I have on my plate that most others shouldn't even know about at this point.
Good question. All right.
It's a good finding out where
No,
your
now think about
accountability
this.
is.
Now, I have probably, I'd say 8 to 11 people that hold me accountable for getting things done in all the different venues that I play in, all the different areas of my business and life. And I got to tell you, there's 4 or 5 of them that I respect their ability to hold me accountable, but I'm not really good friends with them. I don't go to dinner with them. I wouldn't go fishing with them. I just respect their integrity when they say, when I ask them, would you hold me accountable for this? And they say, yes, I will, and they do. Or I can be assured that if I ask them what they think, they're going to tell me what they really think. It's really cool, all right? Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to like everybody that holds you accountable. You have to be friends with everybody that holds you accountable. They just got to be willing to hold you accountable. Now, if you're the boss, gee, guess what? Your world has to get bigger. You have to ask for accountability outside of the people that you work for, or probably work with. You have to ask for accountability inside your family. Or how about this? Whoever's cleaning the bathrooms, how about that? Ask them to hold you accountable. See, so anybody can hold you accountable as long as they will do it.
If you're a boss at any contemporary company, you're probably cleaning the bathrooms yourself.
Probably,
so,
yes, yeah. So, but the point is if you don't have people to hold you accountable, what's that tell you about your world? Your world is just too small. Got it? And you can't get to where you're going by yourself, so you have to get your world bigger. All right? Now, acknowledging the fact that if we could do what we need to do in order to get what we want by ourselves, we would have done it, or we would have a plan for it already. There's a reason why we're forced to work on projects as teams in grade school and all the way through college, because it's faster, it's an easier way to get to success, and it's an easy way to learn how to work together. Gee, that's what education's all about. All right, you need a team to help you with your commitments. You absolutely have to have a team. The team, one person thinks of something that the rest of the team didn't think of, but the whole team gets the value of it. You understand? So it's all about moving on and moving through.
That's great. That's
Okay.
really great.
Now, accountability tips. Let's just have you, get some of these things. And you all write it down out there. If you're driving, don't write, okay? Send me an email at clay@claynelsonlifebalance.com, and I'll send you these accountability tips. Have a written list of what you want to accomplish and by when you want to accomplish it, okay? Think about that. You have to write down what you want and by when you want to have it. All right, and I mean this list includes everything, personal or business, communication, relationship, health, love, okay? How what you're going to get at the grocery store, what exercise you're going to get, are you going to go to the Hardcore 360 gym and be surprised about how healthy you can get so fast? It's all kinds of things that you can do here, all right? Next tip is have a separate list for all the steps you're going to take to reach the goals. So there's the what you want, and then there's the how you're going to get it, and then there's the by when. So the first one is have a written list. The second one is separate the list into steps you're going to take to reach the goals, and then how you're going to take each step. All right, so we want to break it down so you logistically and logically think through your steps. And by the way, that's where you ask for help and accountability. You don't say to somebody, hey, hold me accountable for losing 100 pounds. You want to say to somebody, hey, hold me accountable for being organized enough to lose 5 pounds. So you both get to a place where, things can happen. All right, now, next is you want to keep your list visible. Think about this now. If you make a list and you put it in the pile of stuff, it's just like Beth with her purpose statement. If you make a list and it becomes, out of your mindset or gets out of your vision, gee, what do you think is going to happen to getting that done? It's going to be invisible.
Clay, your team is definitely holding you accountable today.
Uh-oh.
We have Susan on the line, and she's here paying a visit to us. Hey, Susan.
Hi, Sharon. Hi, Clay. I need.
Yes,
well,
dear.
no, I just wanted to
Do
say.
I need to bring something home for dinner or what?
No, I just wanted to say thanks for holding me accountable for going to the gym tonight. I mean, you
Yes.
put it out on the airwaves, so I guess I really have to go to the gym.
Oh, gee, did I do that? I'm sorry.
I can't back out of this one, can I?
Yeah, Lawson and Fisher. Yeah, the chiropractic offices are going. The phone's be ringing off the hook. Going, what did you do? This?
I know. We'll have to apologize when we go
Yeah.
to work out tonight.
It's really cool. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's all I want to say is thanks for doing that.
Yeah, and was I right? Is their telephone number 963-3439? Is that correct?
That's correct.
So they can call that number, and anybody can find out about this $10 Get Healthy program.
That's
amazing.
right.
I
And,
think
and the address for the gym is 209 Gray Avenue
Wow, in Santa Barbara, right?
in Santa Barbara.
Way cool.
Okay?
All right, thanks, honey.
You bet.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Sounds like we're going to the gym tonight.
We are going to go to the gym
Whoa,
tonight.
Okay. All right,
Thanks.
go ahead.
All right,
What you
bye.
got?
Actually, this email came in here. It made me think about what you guys were discussing.
Yeah.
And Cindy was saying, how do you handle a friend who's asked you to hold them accountable, and when you do, they get mad?
Oh my gosh. Okay, there's only one thing you can do is you have to remind them, and this is a good one because this is what people are fearful of this. When you ask someone to hold you accountable, their mind automatically goes to, "Hey, I know you, and when I go to do what you asked me to do, you're going to get a bit mad at me, and I don't want to play that game." So if they do, you just have to remind them, look, you asked me to hold you accountable, and I'm being my word. I'm holding you accountable. Now, if you don't want to be held accountable, then you release me from the agreement, and we'll move on. Just be friends, not be warriors, okay? And that'll pretty much get people squared away.
There's a quote here from William Bennett. He says, a weakened sense of responsibility does not weaken the fact of responsibility.
Right on.
So that's what you were saying.
That's
and
a
of course,
mouthful. Say that again now.
It says,
Say that
a weakened sense of responsibility does not weaken the fact of responsibility.
Yeah, and then George Patton, good old George, says, do more than is required of you. Whoa. Susan, I didn't say that, so don't tell him at the gym I got to do that, okay?
I was looking at that one, too.
Yeah, really. Okay, this is Clay Nelson. The Clay Nelson Life Balance are on KZSB AM 1290 in Santa Barbara, your News Press radio station. Get on back here. We're going to conclude this show with some more accountabilities. I dare you.